Hey everybody, got a new review of a sort. This is a post repaint redo video of Skeletor, the movie Skeletor from the 1987 Masters of the Universe movie. And you see him here in all his glory with all of his accessories and sort of what is his box there in the background. I'm not impressed with the box, so I'm using it as a rough background for now, just so you see the little logo down there and everything. This is my repaint of it and my redo of it. The only thing I didn't repaint, which would be accurate, would be a kind of a gunmetal gray on the bodysuit. But being as they sculpted this figure with kind of really big guns there, it would really stand out, this shiny grayish silver. And I said, no, let's just go with black. And it was a selective choice, but I did gunmetal the armor parts, the chest, the shoulders. I kind of rebronzed the staff and dirtied it, shined it, sprayed that. One of the biggest changes, of course, is you see a lot of the silver armor bits and filigree on his armor and his skirting there. I went in and did my silver leafing pin tricks with that, where you barely touch them. There's not much you do. Some of those details, like on his arms and all, thank God, are already there, the little computer bits. So there's not a lot to redo that. But the two, I don't know what they're called, the two hanging strips with armor with little skulls and things, those had to be sort of repainted a little bit. I did a little silver trim on the skirting. And I made him a new cape. It's a leather pleather fabric. And I actually, yes, if you notice the sort of purplish color in there, that's the cape that came with the figure. I decided to keep it like a lining. I thought it would be really cool to have that in there where you see the color. I thought it added something to the figure. I didn't think it distracted from it. But as you can see, if you have the figure already, I did paint the cowl and the shoulder cloth part black, because in the movie he was pretty black. It wasn't really purple. It faded purple over time, I understand. And he's got purple accents on the armor. I'm just showing I did a little bit of detail work there on the back. But you see the fabric I used, which is a sort of a pleather. Once painted, it matches the hood and the other. So, I mean, it's like, hey, that looks like a good matching material. So, I use that. And it doesn't drape 100% the way I like, but it does give him some mass. You know, one thing, and also intentionally made it long. It's, you know, his cape in the movie, and knocking everything over, his cape in the movie drug the ground. And the cape on the figure does not. And it also gives him a little more regal look. Oh, sorry about the no tripod. Tripod photography coming soon. I promise. I've been scolded about the tripod not being part of my photography. So I will do that. I'm showing you the accessories. You've got the Sword of Eternia, which I guess he could hold. I did repaint that. Chromed it. And repainted the pommel and the handle and the guard. Redid the key so that the colors are a little better, and those are his spare hands. So that's everything that comes with the figure. It's gigantic box, you know, a couple little accessories. But I think once you give him a cape worthy of the figure, a cloak, and you kind of give him some width and some... Oh, and of course I redid the face. I repainted the face. And I went in there and I got his eyes. I tried to get those Frank Langella eyes. But like I was saying, if you redo that cloak, and you get that look in there, it's really hard to say, hey man, this is Skeletor. You know, he's got the grandness, the grandeur. He can say those great lines, you know, I'm not in the giving vein this day. You know, he can say all those great Frank Langella lines. So anyway, I feel like I've kind of done the figure some justice. I've waited for a really nice Skeletor since this movie came out. And missed the last one that was produced. It was not bad, but it was actually shorter than this guy. And I like this one. I'm lucky. I think he's a great figure. I'm probably going to get the He-Man that matches it and try to do a better head that looks like Dolph Lundgren, and I'll be done. That's all I want of this movie. But I'm putting this Skeletor in my line of villains. I've got Max von Sydow as Ming the Merciless, and now I've got Frank Langella as Skeletor. So I'm on my way to some really cool cloaked movie villains. Anyway, I hope you like my repaint and my redo. And any other things you might have, any other questions, I'll ask verbally in the notes. And please like, please subscribe, please do everything you can to help this little thing grow so I can get a tripod and get better photography. And get this figure. This is an awesome figure out of the box. It's still cool. I still support it. I'm grateful they did it. Thanks, and have an awesome day.